Are you a technical expert ready to step into leadership, but feeling like you're moving from the logical world of code into a messy world of human emotions? Welcome to your new mission. In this course, we're going to bridge that gap. We'll master the three essential pillars: the individual, the team, and yourself. You'll learn how to transform one-on-ones into growth engines, turn team friction into collaboration, and become the heat shield your team needs to thrive. Don't just manage systems, lead people. Watch the full course to unlock your team's true potential and become the IT leader the industry actually needs. Transitioning from a technical expert to an IT manager means moving from the predictable world of logic and code into the dynamic, human world of emotions. As this guide shows, your success no longer depends on being the smartest person in the room, but on creating an environment where the smartest people can thrive. We start with managing the individual through meaningful one-on-ones. These aren't status updates. They are private spaces for aligning goals, building social rapport, and mapping out a 2-year career path. By using the SMART framework to set clear goals and the SBI model to provide fact-based feedback, you remove ambiguity and lead with empathy. Remember Steve Jobs' wisdom: management isn't about the money, it's about the people you have and how you lead them. As an IT manager, you support growth by understanding that different engineers need different management styles. Think of junior engineers as blank sheets. They need prescriptive guidance, mentorship, and frequent check-ins so they don't get stuck. On the other hand, senior engineers crave autonomy. Don't micromanage them, or they will leave. Instead, give them ownership of complex, wicked problems and the resources they need to lead. When navigating conflict, often over technical choices like building a custom tool versus buying one, follow these 3 steps. First, observe and let them try to find common ground. Next, ensure discussions remain data-driven, moving from "I feel" to "the data shows." Finally, once a decision is made, enforce the rule to disagree and commit to ensure project success. If managing individuals is about focusing on the trees, leading a team is about steering through the forest as the captain of the ship. To define a clear roadmap, you must align daily tasks with company objectives through collaborative goal setting. Use sprint planning to give your team ownership of their deadlines, and conduct Gemba Walks to observe real-world workflows and identify friction without judgment. Because IT is high pressure, you must proactively handle morale and burnout. Watch for red flags like missed meetings or emotional outbursts. To combat these, foster a culture of psychological safety where it's okay to admit mistakes. Organize low-pressure team-building events and protect your team's well-being by strictly respecting their off-hours and work-life balance. Modern IT work doesn't happen in a vacuum. Success depends on how well you connect with teams like dev, security, and data. When a project hits a roadblock, you must look at the big picture. Building trust with other IT managers is essential. Sometimes that even means lending out an engineer to clear a hurdle that is ultimately blocking your own roadmap. In the virtual IT office, intentionality is your best tool. Start by providing the right infrastructure, from ergonomic chairs to fast internet. Use video to keep human connections alive while being mindful of fatigue. Most importantly, remember that in a remote world, if it isn't documented, it doesn't exist. Prioritize runbooks and wikis so your team can solve problems across any time zone. Leading yourself is the most overlooked part of being an IT manager. Yet you cannot lead others if your own foundation is shaky. Start by identifying your own growth opportunities. Are you micromanaging because you miss the technology? Use anonymous surveys to seek feedback, and remember that admitting your mistakes builds far more trust than pretending to be perfect. Your definition of success must also shift. It's no longer about your individual tickets, but about your team's output, like a junior engineer getting promoted or hitting an uptime SLA. Finally, act as a heat shield for your team by absorbing upper management pressure. Establish boundaries by not emailing late at night, practice regular self-reflection, and prioritize your own health. Because if you burn out, your entire team feels the ripple effects. In this course, we explored the journey of transforming from a technical expert into a true IT leader. We learned that success was built on 3 essential pillars: the individual, the team, and the self. We examined how one-on-ones and the SMART framework drove individual growth, while collaborative goal setting and Gemba Walks aligned the team's vision. We also covered the critical skills needed to navigate conflicts using data-driven discussions and the importance of intentionality in remote environments through robust documentation. Finally, we emphasized that leading others began with leading oneself, regulating emotions and maintaining personal well-being to act as a heat shield for the team. By mastering these areas, the path was cleared to foster innovation, trust, and long-term professional success.